All set?
Talking to Aaron Peterson, a 2014 graduate of Owatonna High School and now over at Gustavus Adolphus College. Are you enjoying this football run for the Huskies from afar, Aaron?
It is. It's awesome. It was fun to get to go watch them play last year at the bank. It's my first time getting to go there, so it's nice to go have my first bank experience watching the hometown team play. And, they're keeping it going this year too, and they're looking really good. So it'll be exciting to see what they can do.
Now, you are now number 2 on the all-time list, as Jason Williamson just passed you up recently. You must be furious about that change.
I think I'll get over it. He's having a great run playing last year and this year, and he'll have one more year to go. So he'll be far ahead of me by the time his career is over. So it's good to see him doing well. He's really tearing it up and taking the program to good places too. So it's as long as the Huskies keep winning.
Now, have you had a chance, you mentioned you saw him at the bank last season, have you had a chance to see Owatonna this season?
I have. I think I came back I watched the opening game. I've been to a couple. I think then maybe go to the Mayo game too. And then I'm planning on I'll probably try and sneak up for the bank game, and definitely if they make the state title game, I'll have to get up there for that over Thanksgiving break too. So.
What is it that you see from the team and him and the team? It's such a team game that is impressive.
Well, the impressive thing is that they're able to win throwing the ball or running the ball. I mean, I think against Century they put up 300 some passing yards and only 50 rush yards, and then they go out the next game in the state quarterfinals and put up Williams have 200 some rushing yards. So they're able to do it both ways, which is very helpful. And I'm sure the coaches really like being able to do kind of whatever they want, and have the guys execute it well. So they're taking care of business, and like I said, hopefully they can keep it going and win a couple more games and get Owatonna the second state title. So
2013 was Owatonna's first state football championship, and of course you were a part of that team. What are some things you remember about the title run?
The most exciting thing was probably just. It's fun winning with the guys that you've grown up playing your entire life with, third grade through senior high school. And it'll be really exciting for them, obviously, for the seniors who have already been there. It's really exciting that first time walking out onto, for us it was the Dome, but now it's the bank. Stepping out there the first, have your names announced at center field and have all the fans cheering you on, turn around and see 10,000 Owatonna fans cheering you on. It's really just a special experience, and I'm glad that a lot more Owatonna kids are getting to experience that.
Now, you've just indicated you remember the fun of winning with the guys and people you grew up playing with. Do you have certain memories of certain games or certain plays? Do those things still stand vividly in your memory, Aaron?
The biggest memory I probably have is the very first game at the Dome against St. Thomas.
Okay.
Obviously, it was a pretty wild game, and we were able to pull it off at the end, which was awesome. But the running out of the tunnel for the very first time and stepping onto the turf where the Vikings play is just a pretty cool experience. And then obviously, winning the title is probably the most memorable, and it's probably my favorite experience out of all of them. So it's really fun to just, and then after we come back and everybody's waiting for you in the gym back in Owatonna, and we had our little pep rally and all that fun stuff. So it was just really cool to see all the support from the town, from the Owatonna fans, and like I said, it's nice to be able to give back by bringing home the title. So I'm hoping the guys this year can do it. So it looks like they're going to be good for this next 2 games, and hopefully for a few more years after that too. So it's exciting.
You hold some records and held some records. It happens because the rest of the team is opening up holes for you and things are executing well. So talk a little bit about that, how that happens, and how this coaching staff has done such a nice job to create such a strong program.
Well, obviously our skill guys are amazing. They're putting up great numbers, but I think at the end that comes out. You got to have the athletes, but the most impressive thing is that Coach Wanyas has been able to put together quality O-line every year in, year out, no matter how many guys are returning or how many guys are having their first time starting as a senior or junior. So he always manages to put together really strong O-line that's able to compete with the best of them, and that's really where it all starts. And that's how all these guys are able to put up those huge numbers that they're putting up. So it's really impressive what Coach Juan has been able to do over all these years.
Any particular keys to the game against Brainerd that you can think about here, or what will be key for Owatonna Saturday night?
Well, if they still play like they used to against us in 2013, they got to be, as long as we're able to stop the run. I think we'll have a pretty good shot. Obviously, I think Coach Williams will have the option to kind of do whatever he wants with the offensive game plan, whether he wants to try and run the ball or throw the ball. Since they'll be in the dome, they don't have to, or in the bank. Sorry, they won't have to worry about weather. So throwing will be an option, and running will be an option. I think it's important to establish a run game pretty early. So we'll see if they can do it. They have all the tools to do it. They just got to go out and execute. So it'll be pretty exciting to see what they can do.
All right. How are things going for you at school over at Gustavus? Progressing well?
Yeah, it's good. It's good. Just finished up my last year. Just getting ready to do some physician assistant grad school interviews. So I'm doing all that fun stuff, and it'll be sad to be gone from Gustavus after this year, but I'm ready to get on with the next part of my life. So it'll be exciting.
Wow. Wait, where might you go to grad school, or where are you hoping to go?
I'm hoping, well, honestly, wherever they take me. So as long as I've accepted one place, I'll be fine. But I've applied mostly in the Midwest, but I've applied in Nashville, Tennessee. My family loves going down there, so I figured I'd apply down there. Both my interviews so far have been in Iowa.
Okay.
So I'd like to stay close to home, so that's the goal. But honestly, wherever I get in, I'll go. So yeah, it'll be exciting to see where I end up.
Aaron, it's fun to talk to you. Aaron Peterson, a 2014 Owatonna grad, a member of the 2013 State Football Championship team. Thanks a lot for your time.
Yep, thanks, Ray.